Hello!
Good morning.
It's Thursday.
I don't know what the date is.
I know you don't. The 13th of July. I wouldn't know if it wasn't on my watch as well. We are at
Liverpool Lime Street.
and it's time to do
all the stations.
more trains. So we're starting our day today at Edgehill Station. Edgehill Station was actually created in 1830. Western terminus of the Liverpool and Manchester Railway. It was the first passenger steam railway, first to have a proper timetable, first to carry mail. It's a whole bunch of firsts. Note though that the 1830 building was just down the road. This one here, still here now, was actually built in 1836 and we think is Britain's oldest passenger station still in use. At Rainhill, when they built the Liverpool to Manchester, or is it Manchester to Liverpool Railway, they ran trials here, the famous Rainhill trials, which is where the rocket won out as like the loco of choice. It was a big testing ground to see which one would win. There was a £500 prize for the winner. The first ever death by passenger train occurred here at Rainhill because the rocket kind of like came along and he wasn't expecting it. People didn't expect, you know, trains to be coming along at quite a speed. And he was trying to climb onto his train. He slipped, he fell off, mangled his leg, and he uttered the immortal words, "I have met my death," when he was told that his leg was so badly injured by being mangled by the rocket that he wasn't going to live. But what was interesting is that it made newspaper headlines around the world, and in an unfortunate way, the death of someone on a railway brought to the attention of the world that, you know, mass transit at speed was now possible.
Hello, we're at Manchester, at Manchester Victoria Station. And we're here with Carl, a local from Manchester. And Carl, you were just talking to us about Victoria Station and Piccadilly and the kind of history of those two stations. Can you tell us a little bit about the train network in Manchester?
It's very simply put, if you want to go north, it was Victoria. If you want to go south, it was Piccadilly. And it's always been the holy grail of the Manchester Transport Network to link the two, which we finally have now, albeit in light rail, with the trams.
So on the outside of Victoria Station, there's a whole bunch of names, destinations. Did trains from Victoria go to these destinations?
Yeah, they certainly did. I mean, you may question the reason why it says Ireland on there. Holyhead. You can get to Holyhead from here, and you'll notice over there it says Belgium.
Yes.
I don't know, remember the late 70s and 80s, there was the European, used to run from here from Glasgow and Edinburgh through to Harwich. So that's why Belgium's on there. But you know, all of those destinations reachable from here.
If you could have one wish for transport network in Manchester, what would it be? What would you like the future of transport, particularly trains in Manchester, to look like?
I think I'd like to see a bit more integration between bus and train. I mean, London's got that down to a T, but I think in terms of what they're planning to do with the Northern Hub project and what that will enable is Transpennine services coming through Victoria to loop back round to Piccadilly, and it will take a lot of the pressure off Piccadilly. More frequent trains, more trains, and Victoria will start getting a bit of its mojo back in terms of services, so it's all good.
Is it too late to start a pace account? Probably.
Yes. There's someone on YouTube wants to do retrospectively count how many
no, don't. Oh, somebody will count the paces. Hooray, it's a pacer. Go Vicky, go Vicky, go Vicky, go Vicky. We're going from Victoria to Wigan, to the other Wigan, and then back down to Liverpool, and then back over to Piccadilly. So sort of doing a loop like that. you see that, Hagfold? I think that's up there with my new favourite station name. Also, you rubbed off on me. I keep thinking of that character from Harry Potter. Who does Robbie Coltrane play? The big guy. Hagrid. Instead of Hagfold, Hagrid. I made that connection.
That's because I surreptitiously pumped Harry Potter into you when you're sleeping.
Did you hear that? Did you hear what she does?
I play Stephen Fry. I sort of attach the headphones as Jeff sleeps, and I just play Harry Potter, the audiobook, into Jeff. So he expect other random Harry Potter words to come out of Jeff's mouth.
I'm just doing Harry Potter just to, like, you know, excite you. When you're on a northern pacer bouncing along, that to me feels like the real railway of Britain. I'm spoilt. I'm from the southeast where you have electric trains every 10 minutes. On northern services where paces are half an hour or hourly and you bounce along, it's the real railway. But I enjoy it. It makes me feel like, yeah, this is the proper train experience for so thousands and thousands and thousands of people, and it's nice to do. But first, I think you need to run down. Go and ask the guard nicely, and he'll let you get a picture. Run down.
Can I get a quick picture of the windmill?
Yeah,
thank you.
well, if you want. How about the London Station Garden?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did you get it?
I got it. Do you like paces now, Jeff?
I'm not saying I love paces. I'm saying the essence of rural railways of Britain is a northern pacer. Let's put that on a t-shirt.
It feels more open. It's a nice feel to it. I like paces.
Good. Hang on, we got to get one. I got to get one. Thumbs up. Hey, drink.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers. Enjoy the rest of your trip.
Thank you so much. We love Phil. So Wigan's got two train stations like a minute apart.
Next door.
So I'm going to time myself between the two Wigans. While to do that, can you go and see if you can find Wigan Pier?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what Wigan Pier is?
I assume it's a pier.
Your challenge is meet you back at the Wigan.
Yeah.
Go and get a picture of the pier.
Okay.
That is your challenge.
Now?
Go.
Oh. So Wigan Pier. I literally have no idea what this is. I haven't looked it up. I may have to, but I've been told that it's down this way. I'm passing Wigan Northwestern, so I need to get back there in 20 minutes. I guess it's just a pier, right? Sign there that says Wigan Pier Quarter, 7 minutes walk.
This is not even a challenge, but here we go. I'm going to hit start now. It's 50 seconds. I mean, it's ridiculously close. I wonder how Vicky got on with the pier.
All the road transport. Might not mention that to Jeff.
This train is a northern service to Liverpool line street. The next station
train here, we met the lovely Anthony. Hello.
Hello.
And we were chatting on the train, and you were saying how, as a retiree, you have your senior rail card, which you use to travel between multiple different cities here on Merseyrail. Is that correct?
Well, I retired in 2004. I'm now 73, so I managed to retire at 60 actually, and was issued with, we call it the bus pass, but it's actually the Merseyrail travel area pass. It means that one doesn't have to run a car. I don't actually miss being on the road. I'm an ex-sales rep because there's so many idiots on it, and I'll say this for privatisation, there are far fewer idiots on it than there were before.
We've come back into Liverpool, we've gone out east, we've changed, we're at Warrington Central here again. We're here just yesterday, was it? But the line in between Warrington going back into Manchester, we're having to split into two. It's very skippy, services skip, so there's the train that does stop at Padgate and Earlham and Fixton and Chasson Road then doesn't stop at Humphrey Park, so we've got to change at URMSTON, so we've got an hour to wait at URMSTON. It's one of those awkward skip stop patterns because they just go fast through some stations. Quite annoying to plan this section of line. Anyway, we are waiting our train.
We're coming up to Earlham Station, and there's quite a lot of interesting things about Earlham Station. When it was opened in the late 1800s, it wasn't long before a parallel line was then built because of the Manchester Ship Canal. It had to be raised. They ran goods on that line, and then later the passenger services transferred to there. More recently, the station building itself, which had been derelict for years, was reopened a couple of years ago, and it's now a station-themed cafe.
We have no time to visit it because we're going to URMSTON instead. It's so sad. There were some nice people that we met. Bye! Goodbye, Northern Train! Earlham redeemed because URMSTON has an amazing pub called the Steam House.
Are we allowed to have a drink on the job? I don't think we are. I don't think we are.
By our own rules, I think we can. Do you want a gin?
I feel conflicted.
Britain runs on gin.
I mean, that's a t-shirt I'd wear. And walked a few minutes down the road to here, Liverpool Road. This morning we started our journey at Edge Hill, which is the oldest station in use on the network. But even older than Edge Hill is Manchester Liverpool Road Station here, which would have been the terminus of the line. Unfortunately though, it is no longer a working station and therefore does not count on our journey to all the stations. But we wanted to come here to end our video to show you Manchester Liverpool Road.
There must be a faster way to get to Kirkby. I'm guessing, YouTube will tell us, there'll be a fast way to get to Kirkby, and it's not to get the slow train that stops at Wigan. So at Wigan it then becomes a Kirkby train, but at Manchester they advertise a different train to get to Kirkby.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
If that is correct, I suspect the cameraman will give us a subtle nod of the camera right now.
No.
No? Whoa.
No.
Then we'll
We've
leave.
learned nothing. The last 9 weeks
Well, this
we've
whole
learned nothing.
journey has been wasted.